This week, Rockstar is continuing its contact mission, I guess, by handing over triple money and RP on Gerald's Last play content. In all, there's a total of 6 different missions that can be done solo, but today I'm going to walk through one of my personal favorites that can be done fairly easy while also earning a decent payout. The mission is called End Product, and it's pretty straightforward. You have to deliver a mule custom to one of 2 random locations where you'll end up being ambushed by the ballas. Once you eliminate the gang threat, you'll be directed to an alternative drop-off location on Elysian Island. And that's it. However, the sheer amount of gang members and bullets that you'll be facing during this ambush can make this mission a little daunting. Well, not to worry, because there is a way more stress-free method to complete this mission, and also make it rather enjoyable in the process. So, to kick this whole thing off, as always, go to the menu, select Online, select Jobs, Play Job, Rockstar Created, and then go down to Missions. You want to scroll down to the Last Play missions and then find End Product. The next important step is to always select Hard Mode. These missions don't tend to pay out a lot, so you really want to maximize your efforts, especially when we're getting triple money. Alright, so once the mission starts, there'll be a mule custom waiting nearby. Just hop in and begin heading to the indicated waypoint. There's only 2 possible locations you'll get, either behind the Grain of Truth store in Del Perro, or the Union Depository parking lot. I'll be walking through the Union location, but I'll also touch on the Del Perro to help you line things up. The key in this mission is that the mule has a damage indicator, which can be seen in the bottom right of the screen. If the mule gets too much damage, you'll end up failing the mission. But don't worry, with the method I'm showing today, this is not going to be an issue. In fact, in all my previous times playing this mission, and trust me, there were some that were very poorly played on my part, I never once failed the mission due to mule damage. So don't get too stressed out. Okay, so before you arrive at the drop-off location, you do not want to drive over the yellow marker at the end location. At least not yet. This will cue the game to start loading in the ambush. What you'll be doing is stopping short and then getting out. Your next move is to call in your favorite, ambush repellent vehicle. And this is totally wide open and dependent on what you have, but in this video, I'll be utilizing my Khanjali tank. But again, you can use whatever you like. Some of my other favorites are the APC or the Rhino, but I'm showcasing the Khanjali for 2 reasons. 1, it provides exceptional protection from the barrage of gunfire you'll be getting, and 2, if you're looking to complete the career progress for these missions, the Khanjali will not penalize you for the accuracy challenge. So, win-win. Alright, so once your vehicle spawns in, and huge tip here, as you saw in this video, if you get the Union Depository location, you always want to ensure you stop and get out when you're on the roadway leading into the parking lot. Even though you can, I would not recommend going into the parking lot first, because when you call in your vehicle, it spawns way on the other side of the parking lot on the adjacent street, and it's a pain to have to run around to reach it. Okay, so once you have your armored vehicle, drive back to the mule and position it near the yellow marker. My recommendation for both of these locations is to park it just in front of the marker. This way, when you park the mule here, it'll be behind your armored vehicle and will hopefully provide some additional cover from enemy fire. As soon as you drive over the marker, just exit the mule and head for your armored vehicle. And this is where the fun begins. The ambush is going to start off relatively slow, but it'll pick up quickly. The gang will be coming from all directions and will be coming on foot and from vehicles. For the most part, they'll be aiming at you, but there are some that'll be targeting the mule. Just keep an eye on this, and remember to always glance at your minimap and target the enemies that are closest. After the barrage subsides and you've had your fill of launching gang members into the air, you can climb back into the mule and then leave. Now, be aware that there's always going to be 1 or 2 remaining enemies that are hiding so well, you're just not going to be able to kill them. My advice? Just ignore them. If you're not able to kill them with your explosive railgun, they sure as heck ain't going to be able to return the favor when you're leaving. From here, just head to the backup location at Elysian Island. On your way there, you are going to be getting another wave of gang members in cars that'll be chasing you, and my biggest tip here, again, just ignore them. You'll be causing way more damage to the mule by trying to duck and dodge them rather than just paying attention to the road in front of you. Don't get too hung up on the damage indicator. As I said earlier, I've done this mission many times and I never once had an issue with the damage bar getting too low. Okay, so the last key to this mission is the final drop-off location. As you get near, there's going to be a final confrontation between the gang, in red, and your allies, in blue. What I usually do is park near the concrete barrier here, then get out, grab my trusty dusty rocket launcher, and dispose of the threat before they get any shots off. And that's it. Drive the mule to the drop-off and you are done. For payouts, expect around 80 grand for your troubles. And this is with the triple money. Remember, with any contact mission, the longer you stay in the session, the more money you're going to be making. So always keep this in mind when doing these, that you don't really need to be rushing. Alright, so that's my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. I mean, it's not an incredibly great week with the other bonuses and dock forgery and all, so is anyone else going to be partaking in some of the last play missions this week? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be my TV, the one.